it can be quite challenging, and I think on the point around implementation, I think being young at the time, I don't have memory of the Good Friday Agreement, but I can look back and I can see what I believe are some of the challenges and why we're in the position we are now. And it comes down to that lack of an implementation strategy. And I think that in order to move things forward, what I'd really like to see happen is 3 stages. One is a review process, what has been implemented, what hasn't been implemented, does anything have to change? And I think we do have to be mature enough as a society to say, do you know what, some things that were necessary in 1998, maybe we've outgrown them. And I think as a second stage then, you also have to set up an implementation committee, and that should have US representatives, British representatives, Irish representatives, and as a third stage, we need an external monitor. We know from other peace agreements that it is implementation where they falter, and this one is the exact same. So I think we really need to push that forward with that strategy. And just one final point around identity, if I can, because Avila was mentioning it, this practice of describing people in Northern Ireland as unionist or nationalist, our identities are far more nuanced and complicated and complex than that. I mean, there will be those who will call me a nationalist because I take a position on the constitutional question, but I'm a feminist, an internationalist, a social democrat, and I think that these labels actually really kind of segregate us as a society. And a lot of people within my generation, we buck against that because our identities are much more than one thing.
Thank you. And the person...